Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about these two lovely book stacks behind me, which are my fall TBR. So let's just jump right into the video. I'm gonna go over these books and then we're gonna pick some books. So let's go through these stacks and we'll talk about my TBR a little bit. So starting off with the first stack behind me, these are some fall vibe books, and then there's also just some random ones in here. These are some books I got secondhand and I plan on reading them and then either keeping them if I love them or selling them on Pango if I don't end up enjoying them. So let's just go ahead and get into them so we can get to the ones that are like really more autumn feeling. So starting with the first book on the stack, we have The Stand by Stephen King. This is a big boy, so I'm nervous to possibly choose this one for my upcoming months of reading, but I'm also excited. I read The Shining last year by Stephen King, and I know a lot of people love The Stand, so exciting but terrifying. The next book that I have is The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. You'll see on this TBR I do have a couple of Kristen Hanna's. And then I have some more on my shelves. I've never read a single one of her books and I now own 4 of them, but I've just heard so much good things and people say that her books make them cry, and there's nothing more that I love than media that makes you cry. So I'm really excited to start my journey with her, and hopefully we'll pick at least one for our autumn TBR. Or I guess it's just my autumn TBR, unless you want to join me. Please, if you want to join along in the books that I pick, we can buddy read them together. I would love that. All right, this next book is one of the books that's like not really autumn vibes to me, but it's just one that I picked up to read and hopefully love, but if not, I'll sell it on Pango, and that is Exit West. I really know nothing about this book. I've heard people talk about it. I think I've heard good things, but I don't know anything about the plot, and that's pretty much how I like to go into my books. I'm very much a go in blind, knowing as little as possible about my books, so excited for this one, I guess, but we'll see. The next book I have is a first edition of Demon Box by Ken Kesey. I've had my eye on this for a couple months. If you don't know, I work at a secondhand bookstore and we're only allowed to shop at our home store location on certain days. So some of the days that I've gone in on our shopping days, I considered it and never got it. This past time I was like, you know what, it's a first edition. If I don't end up loving it, someone will. And I loved One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest when I read it in high school. So I'm hoping I will love something else by him. And it's just a sick cover, and being a first edition, I think that's so cool. So hopefully I will enjoy this one. This next one, I have been looking to find secondhand so much, and I can always find his other book, but I can never find this one, and I think this is the first one. I do think it's a series and the next one is the second, but if not, this one's just his debut that I can never find. And that is An Absolutely Remarkable Thing by Hank Green. I can always find that other one secondhand, which maybe is not good for that book, but I can never find this one, and I finally did. I think I will really love it. I don't think I'll end up selling this one, but if not, someone else may really enjoy it, so we'll see if we get it for our autumn TBR. I'm gonna keep saying our TBR, so let's just pretend it's both of ours. The next book I got is like the epitome of autumn books, and that's You Again. Now, everyone raved about this last year, so I'm hoping it lives up to the hype, but I do know it has mixed opinions. This copy is a little battered, so even if I don't like it, I'll probably just donate it and not sell it. But I'm hoping I do really like it. I've never seen the movie that this is based off of, so maybe I should watch that first. The next one I got is Salvage the Bones. I've heard people talk about this. I have no idea what it's about. The next book is When You Call My Name. Again, have heard people reading this. No idea what it's about. It gives me Call Me By Your Name vibes, but I have no idea if that's even close to what this is about. And I also don't know what Call Me By Your Name is about. So the next book is another Kristen Hanna. It is The Great Alone. I think this is one of her newer ones. I haven't heard too much about it because of the newness, but again, everyone loves Kristen Hanna, and every time I have heard someone talk about this, it's good. And I do think this is a road trip novel, so hopefully it lives up to all the expectations. The next book I have is The Autographed Man by Zadie Smith. I know absolutely nothing about this, just that Zadie Smith is a great writer, so we'll see. And the last one from my first stack is another Zadie Smith. It's On Beauty. Again, I don't know anything about this, so We'll see if we end up enjoying it. Going through these books is taking a little bit of time, so I'm gonna speed round this next stack. This is the more autumn vibe stack, so you know why I picked it. It feels like autumn, and this is the fall TBR, so I don't think I need to explain too much, so I'm just gonna run through them. First, we have this really sick copy of Frankenstein. It just looks so cool. I'm trying not to get the glare on it, but Jesus Christ. There you go. Then we have Wuthering Heights. I've been meaning to read this for 2 autumns now, so this better happen. Next, I can't really pronounce this one too well. It's Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. I tried my best. Then we have Rebecca. Sorry for any stickers that are on the cover. I can't be bothered. Next, we have The Maidens. We have Autumn by Ali Smith. I also tried to read this last year. I got it from the library, and then my hold was up before I got to it. Then we have A Touch of Darkness. I don't know what this is about at all, but my manager at my bookstore the other day said it was smutty, so I'm scared. Next, we have Once There Were Wolves. I don't know much about this. I think it's just well loved. That's all I know. Next, I have Carmilla, which I also tried to read last year and didn't get around to because I read The Shining, and that took me like a whole month. Next, we have The Atlas 6. I read a different Olivia Blake this year and absolutely loved it. I know people have mixed feelings about this one though, so we'll see. Next, I have My Dark Vanessa. And then finally, the last book we have is Babel. Now, if we pick this, and I get to it, it's gonna be like The Stand. If we pick that, those are the only books I'm reading. I need you to know that this book stack is coming up to like my belly button, and I'm sat on a chair. So I don't think I said this in the intro, but the way that I'm gonna go about choosing my TBR is the classic TBR jar, or for my case, the TBR mug. Now, I'm gonna explain this a little bit because if I start picking books and you're like, you didn't talk about that book, you're gonna be kind of confused. But basically, this mug has all of the books I just told you about, as well as my TBR cart on it. Because I am moving in 4 months or less, so I need to pare down my books. If I don't enjoy a book or I don't read a book, I need to get rid of it. I can get it on my Kindle, it's fine. I need to not have as many books to move with, so that's why we are doing a little challenge, basically a book ultimatum. If I draw it from here, I have to read it or get rid of it because Jesus Christ, this is getting ridiculous. So I have all of my books on my autumn TBR as well as my TBR cart, and then I also have some TBR prompts. So we mixed it up a little bit. I couldn't pick if I wanted to do just titles or just prompts, so I did both. Let's get started and pick some books. I'm so excited. I'm nervous, but I'm excited because there's some titles I don't want on this TBR. I'll be so honest. Okay, I picked one. Okay, I accidentally dropped the one that I picked because there was another one, but whatever. We got, no, are you kidding? The first one, we got over 400 pages. Now we gotta be pretty picky here because I know there's a prompt in here that says over 500 pages. So for the prompts, I'm gonna try to pick specifically from my fall TBR because that's really what I want to get to. Let me look through this and find books that are between 400 and 500 pages, and I'll get back to you. So You Again is actually 410 pages long if you don't include the author's note and all the chatting in the back. So this might be a contender. I'm gonna put this in a pile. This actually might be the only one we have. Okay, so believe it or not, this was the only book that was between 400 and 500 pages. I was surprised. A lot of those I thought were at least 400 were like 380, so that was easy, but also kind of difficult. But at least I don't have to choose now. So the first book going on our fall TBR is You Again by Kate Goldbeck. I'm going to stack the books that I choose behind me so that y'all guys can follow along. Ew, y'all guys. Hello, my text just came out. We are going to choose 10 in this video because I am a mood reader, so I need enough choices. I typically read 4 to 7 books a month. It just depends on the month. And some of these I know will be good audiobooks, like The Stand. Girl, I'm gonna be audiobooking that most of the time. Are you kidding me? So yeah, I'm gonna pick no, I usually read 4 to 7, so I'm gonna pick 10 so that I have a lot to choose from. So let's pick our second book. I really want to shuffle these up good because I put the prompts at the bottom and then all the stuff at top. But I just got a prompt, so who knows? Okay, we picked number 2. Let's see what it is. Shut up. You're joking. You're actually joking. This is so sick and twisted. Shut up. I'm not picking The Stand, I'll tell you that. You know what I think I'm gonna pick? Oh my god, I think I know what I'm gonna pick. Drum roll, please, because oh my god, I'm gonna pick Babel. So if you don't know, my favorite book of all time is The Secret History. So I love a good dark academia, and I love R. Kwong's writing. I only read Yellowface, but I really love her and her writing, so I'm like shaking and hyperventilating. I'm so excited. I have been meaning to read this since I bought it, and fall is a perfect time. Oh my god, you guys, I'm gonna be giving all my attention to this. I can already tell you that right now. Am I terrified? Yes. But am I ready? Maybe. Okay, book number 2 is on the stack. I hope you can see that well. Can you see that? Sort of. I also don't have my glasses on, so I can't really tell, and there's a bunch of shit on the screen where I need to see. But book number 2 has been chosen. Okay, now let's pick book number 3. I don't know how we can come back from that. That was incredible. But there are some books on my TBR cart that I didn't go through with you guys. If you want to see that, you can look on my bookshelf, like doing my new bookshelves video, which, oh my god, we hit 1,000 views on that. Hello, thank you so fucking much. Hello. I am honored and so grateful and not deserving at all, but oh my god, I thank you so much, Jesus Christ. But if you want to see the books on my TBR cart, you can go look at that video. So let's pick book number 3. I'm so happy we got Babel. Oh my god. All right. We have book number 3. Shut up! We got Autumn by Ali Smith! Oh my god, this is such an anticipated read for me. Like I said earlier, I tried to read this last year and I just didn't get around to it. And honestly, I've been wanting to read it since I got back into reading because as every other bitch on the planet Earth, autumn is my favorite season and I just want to read this so bad and people say it's so good. Oh my god, book number 3. Oh my god, I'm so excited. This TBR is going so well. I'm gonna use a TBR jar to pick all of my TBRs after this. So exciting, oh my god. Okay, maybe, I don't know if I'll pick 10. I wanna pick 10, so I have a lot to choose from, but I might just pick 7 because that's like the most I've ever read, and that's with a lot of audiobooks or really, really short books. So I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna pick 7. Sorry that I lied earlier. Let's choose book number 4. Oh, I guess I should show you guys the jar as I pick out of it. Jesus Christ. I am still new to this if you can't tell. Okay, let's pick book number 4. Okay, we got our first title instead of a prompt. Oh no, actually our second title, but our first title from the TBR cart, and that is The Girl with All the Gifts. That book is so sad, but I feel like it would fit for autumn. I'm gonna go get it real quick. This one is also over 400 pages long, so thank you so much, TBR jar. I love that. But yeah, it's like sad. I really don't know anything about it other than sad. Okay, let's read. Every morning, Melanie waits in her cell to be collected for class. When they come for her, Sergeant Parks keeps his gun pointing at her while 2 of his people strap her into the wheelchair. She thinks they don't like her. She jokes that she won't bite, but they don't laugh. That really tells us nothing. But I am excited to read it. I just don't know that I'll get to it because it's another long one, and I'm more excited for the 2 longer ones that are on the TBR already. So that is The Girl with All the Gifts. That is book number 4. My little stack is growing back here. So let's pick book number 5. Oh my gosh, we got another highly anticipated read, which is Notes on an Execution. Let me go grab it. I have been wanting to read this since I got it, since I heard about it. It's one of my favorite booktubers. Like, I think she loved it. I don't know if it's a favorite, but she did love it. I love the cover as well. I feel like the locket feels very autumnal. It feels like the book Betty to me, but I know it's not like that. I am so excited to read this one, so I hope I can get to this one, but with all these big books on the TBR, I don't know. I may just have to prioritize it, but we'll see what happens. That is book number 5. This is so fun. Maybe I will go to 10. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what books we pick. But let's pick book number 6. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. I knew we were gonna get this one. I just had a feeling that I was gonna pull it, and I'm not really crazy about reading it during the fall, so I'm like, womp womp. But I've heard good stuff about it. We got really good, actually. I've heard great things about it. I've seen some people that I watch on YouTube like religiously say they literally loved it. So I'm hoping I will too. I'm not sure if I will, but we got it anyway. I don't have to pick it. That's the whole thing with this TBR, is I'm giving myself room to choose. So if I'm not feeling this, I don't have to read it, but maybe I will be. Who knows? Let's pick book number 7, and let's pick 8 books. I feel like that's a good number. Y'all are gonna be so whiplash with the numbers that I'm giving you, but let's pick 8. I feel like 8 will be enough to give us enough options to pick what we want. So let's pick book number 7. We have 2 more books left. Oh, I'm not supposed to look. We got another campus novel for autumn. Okay, that's 2 campus novels. And again, secret history lover, bunny lover, if we were villains lover. I'm so excited. So here is Toad. It's a campus novel that takes place at Reed College in the late 1960s. So it feels like autumn. I don't know. I am really excited for this one though. So I do hope I'm able to get to this one this autumn. So that's book number 6. That's not book number 6, that's book number 7. My bad. All right, let's pick our last book, book number 8. I'm so nervous. I kind of hope we get a prompt so I can pick from my fall TBR. I hope we don't get another title on my TBR cart, but if we do, it's okay because I think we got a couple of good autumn picks already. We got the Atlas 6, yay! I think this one also might be Dark Academia, so I'm like surprised as if I don't buy a shitload of Dark Academia books for that reason, but let me find it. So again, I know this is a little controversial. Some people love it, hate it, depending on which Olivia Blake books they like. I've only read Alone with You in the Ether, so I've never read any of her more fantasy-esque novels, and I don't quite know what this is really about. It's about the Alexandrian Society, caretakers of lost knowledge. That feels very Dark Academia to me. Secret Society, magical academicians? What the hell? Why didn't she just say academics? Oh, are they magicians? Academicians? All right. Okay, they are magicians. My bad. Sorry, Olivia. 6 most uniquely talented magicians are selected to be considered for initiation. So this is our final book, book number 8. Oh my god, I'm so glad we got another one from our fall TBR stack, actually. So let's go over all the books we picked for our official fall TBR. So as you can see, the stack behind me, we got Babel by R.F. Kuang, really good actually, by Monica Hasey, I don't know how to say that. We got the Atlas 6 by Olivia Blake. We got Kate Goldbeck's You Again. We have Ali Smith's Autumn. The Girl with All the Gifts by M.R. Carey. We have Notes on an Execution by Danya Krakowska, and Toad by Catherine Dunn. So that is our official fall TBR stack. I think we got a really good stack. I think this could have gone much, much worse if we got some books from the TBR cart. But we only got 4. So half the stack is from the TBR cart, half is from my fall picks. So I think that's pretty good. That gives us some good options, and some of the ones from the cart do give kind of autumn vibes still, like Notes on an Execution and Toad. So I think we got a good mix. I'm really, really excited about this stack. I'm wanting to definitely film myself reading these, but I'm wondering if I should do a vlog or like a 24-hour reading challenge. So if you have any ideas of how I should film this reading vlog, just let me know down in the comments what I should do to read this little stack, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!